Good morning, friends. I'm so glad you came to Storytime today. Why don't we start off with our good morning song, The More We Get Together? The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Great job, friends. Let's sing it one more time, okay? The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Great job, friends. Are you ready to read a story with me now? Today we're going to read a book called A Sick Day for Amos McGee. It was written by Philip C. Stead and illustrated by Erin E. Stead. This book was published by Roaring Brook Press. Amos McGee was an early riser. Every morning when the alarm clock clanged, he swung his legs out of bed and swapped his pajamas for a fresh pressed uniform. He would wind his watch and set a pot of water to boil, saying to the sugar bowl, "A spoonful for my oatmeal, please, and 2 for my teacup." Belly full and ready for the workday, he'd amble out the door. Look at his little blue house next to the tall buildings. Every day, Amos waited for the number 5 bus. "Next stop, City Zoo," the bus driver would call. "Right on time," he'd reply. Amos had a lot to do at the zoo, but he always made time to visit his good friends. He would play chess with the elephant, who thought and thought before making a move. Run races with the tortoise, who never ever lost. Hooray! Sit quietly with the penguin, who was very shy. Lend a handkerchief to the rhinoceros, who always had a runny nose. And at sunset, read stories to the owl, who was afraid of the dark. One day, Amos awoke with the sniffles and the sneezes and the chills. He swung his achy legs out of bed, curled them back up again, and said, "Ugh, I don't think I'll be going to work today." Meanwhile, at the zoo, the animals waited for their friend. The elephant arranged his pawns and polished his castles. The tortoise stretched his legs and limbered up. The penguin sat patiently, all by himself. The rhinoceros worried his allergies were worsening. The owl perched atop a tall stack of books, scratching his head with concern. Where is Amos? The animals wondered. Look, they're leaving the zoo. It says later that day, he leaves the zoo. Looks like they're waiting at the bus stop. Where do you think they're going to go? Look, that's the number 5 bus. That's the same bus that Amos takes every day to go to work. Do you think maybe they're taking the bus to go see Amos? Let's find out. They did! He says, "Hooray, my good friends are here." Oh, and the penguin even brought him a balloon. Elephant prepared a game of chess. Amos thought and thought before making a move. "I'm too tired to run races today," said Amos to the tortoise. "Let's play hide and seek instead." The tortoise hid inside his shell. Amos hid beneath the covers. Amos yawned. "I I could use a nap. The penguin sat quietly, keeping Amos's feet warm. Achoo! Amos awoke with a sneeze. The rhinoceros was ready with a handkerchief. I think he scared the penguin. I'm beginning to feel much better, thank you, said Amos to his friends. He swung his legs out of bed. Perhaps we'll share a pot of tea. The owl's pouring the tea. The tortoise is helping to carry the things over. There's some honey, a pot of sugar, and some teacups. Amos wound his alarm clock. It's getting late, he said. After all, we have a morning bus to catch. So Amos said good night to the elephant, and good night to the tortoise, and good night to the penguin, and good night to the rhinoceros, and good night to the owl, who, knowing that Amos was afraid of the dark, read a story before turning out the light. They all went to sleep. The end. There they are, going back into the zoo the next day. What was your favorite part about that story? I kind of liked how the animals came to see Amos when he wasn't feeling well. I especially liked that they got on a bus, because I don't know what I would do if I saw a zoo animal on the bus, especially an elephant and a rhinoceros. I think I might panic a little. Well, I know we don't normally see animals on the bus, but we do see lots of other things on buses, right? If you go on a school bus, or maybe you live in an area where you can actually go on a bus to go places. We know songs about buses, like The Wheels on the Bus, so why don't we sing that right now? I know you know that one, so sing it with me, okay? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The driver on the bus says, move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says, move on back, all through the town. Now, why don't we say some of the animals that we saw on the bus, okay? The elephant on the bus goes, woo, woo, woo. The elephant on the bus goes, woo, all through the town. What else? The owl. The owl on the bus goes, woo, 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 woo. The owl on the bus goes, woo, 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 all through the town. I'm trying to think. Does a tortoise make a sound? I don't think so. Neither does the penguin. I have no idea what a rhinoceros sounds like. So maybe we could just go back to what we normally, like the wipers on the bus. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. What else? The doors on the bus go open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The doors on the bus go open and shut, all through the town. And then back to the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. Great job, friends. If you can think of a sound that a penguin makes, I would love to hear it. So, or if you want to tell me about a time that you went to the zoo, I'd like to hear about that too. One time when I went to the zoo, it was at Christmas time and there were lights everywhere. It was beautiful. Have you ever been to the zoo at Christmas time? Why don't you tell me about it? Well, it's all time for story time to be all done. So why don't you get your hands ready for open shut them, okay? Open shut them, open shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open shut them, open shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them right up to your chin. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. Great job, friends. See you next time.